Hey BC, what's up? Wes here, checking in. I'm here to show you the rest of the damage I did last week when I was on vacation. Or, not really vacation, just time off from work to relax. And like I said, I was not able to stay away from record shopping, even though technically all I did was go to thrift stores, so I didn't buy any new vinyl. I didn't make any big, I didn't spend $20 or $30 on a new record. I just went to the thrift stores a lot because I had the time to go to, couple of the days I was off. I went out and went to hit 3 or 4 thrift stores and found some really cool finds, and I want to get in to show you some of those. Actually, the first thing I want to talk about, just to say, my copy of InDreama finally arrived. So that was a very happy day. It actually arrived on last Monday. Very cool album. I'm still exploring it. I do love it. I hear Derek's music sort of influencing it a lot. I actually hear some Bright Eyes sort of influences in there, maybe. Definitely knowing some of Nick's other music and other work. I hear that in there. I hear the sort of African influence there from his travels there and while he was making his movie, and I hear sort of some of the more dancier sort of InDreama, or not InDreama, Icky Blossom sort of sound. He's got 2 bands that start with I. Anyway, yeah, very cool. Really enjoying this. With the exception of Saw Blind Dad, I'm having a real challenge with that song, just because it's very punky and just very loud and screechy, and it's just a turn off for me. But the rest of it's really good. Of course, Lou Popper is amazing. Exodus from Reunion is a great song. I actually know that song pretty well, somewhat. A different version of that song was on the Rome for the Holidays collective that Derek posted. Oh, geez. Was it this past Christmas or the Christmas before? I think it might have been a Christmas 2 years ago that he posted that. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad to have finally got this. Very cool. It's almost like a grape popsicle. I want to lick it. But very cool. I'm really interested. What I'm really interested in hearing is some of the stuff that the band does as a collective. This is mostly Nick is what this is, but I'm really interested to hear what they come up with as a group. Next up is something I think you recently saw in a Vinyl Survivor series, me raving about the band Synergy, sort of electronic group. The album Chords, I really enjoyed. It was sort of my first taste of their music, and I added the rest of their stuff to my Discogs wish list. And in one of my daily emails, I got somebody was selling a sealed copy of Synergy's Audion. This is from '81. So from what I've read, of sort of researching the band, things didn't really go anywhere with the band. So as things got later on, from the reviews I'm reading, it's not that good, but I'm really willing to give it a try and explore it some. And like I said, sealed copy, I think it was $6, so basically $10 total shipped to my door. I thought it was worth a try. So yeah, that's sealed. It won't be sealed for long. I'm going to open it up and listen to it. Okay, so I thought, why not go ahead and let's go ahead and live open this on camera. That way I can relive it over and over again. Capture it for posterity, what it looks like to open a 31-year-old Synergy album. See, is this clear vinyl or black vinyl? Looks like black vinyl. No inserts. Just plain black vinyl, Passport Records. And in the dead wax we have master disc stamping, and we have EDP with an oval around it. And there's no stamper number on here, it just has the catalog number in the side. So, who knows, I guess they don't number their plates. But yeah, brand new, been in the package for 31 years, and now it's out and I can listen to it. Alright, so moving on, I went to the Hospice thrift store. I guess it was Friday. I went to the Hospice thrift store, and there was a few new records they had put out, so I went through and picked up a few things. First off, if you saw my last vinyl haul that I picked up at the Habitat for Humanity thrift store, you'll see that I got a copy of Return to Forever's Romantic Warrior. Well, when it rains it pours. At the Hospice, a better copy, an upgrade copy of Return to Forever's Romantic Warrior. Yeah, I haven't even had a chance to play it yet. I just got it, 2 days before this, and I'm already getting an upgrade copy. So that was pretty funny. Something I've been looking for a little while, and I find two days apart. So, got that. All right, next up we got an album that I sort of was a blind buy for me. I really didn't know what it was. Upon researching this, I found that this is a group called Ramatam. They're sort of known as a poor man's Blind Faith, so that kind of gives you an idea of what their sound is like. Features Mitch Mitchell from the Jimi Hendrix Experience, and some other members from Big Brother and the Holding Company are on here. Didn't really make it anywhere. They only had 2 albums, and actually the Mitch Mitchell left before the second album, so just something that a band that didn't really work out, but I'm really excited to actually hear this and see what it sounds like, and kind of explore it. One of those things that's lost to time because it wasn't really successful, but it'll be interesting to hear it. And a really eye-catching cover. I really like the cover a lot. So that was a cool find. All right. Next up we have Brewery and Shipley down in LA. And the next thing we got here from Hospice is James Gang Rides Again. I think it's best known, supposed to be known for Funk 49, which I didn't recognize at all. Woman, of course, is the one I recognize. Cool, a very, very plain sort of black and white outer cover, and then the inside is very brightly colored, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, it was cool to find that. And the last thing I found, I'm going to blame Conrad for this one, because he's had me looking for a Barbra Streisand album, and I haven't really listened to much Barbra Streisand, and I thought I'd give her a try, and I said, well, if I find a really nice copy of the first album, I'll buy it and go from there. So if I like this, then I'll buy more. But this is Barbra Streisand album, her first one. Really nice, pretty clean copy of that. So we'll listen to that and see what I think of it. Okay, next up we have a stack here from, I believe this is from the Salvation Army thrift store. We got Judy Collins with Love Stories on Elektra. Really like the back cover on this one, very cool. And something I found early on when I first got there, and I was like, whoa, what is this doing here? And I thought I was going to find more cool stuff, but this was it. This is Keith Jarrett in the Light on ECM, double album. I don't know if this, because they had recently rearranged things between this day that I got these and the last time I had been there, so was thinking maybe this is something that had fallen back behind one of the shelves or something, and they found it and put it back on the shelf, and maybe that's why it was there by itself. But yeah, this was the only like cool jazz sort of thing that was there. But very cool. Always cool to find ECMs. ECM blue light, and this is also a German pressing. German ECM pressing. So very cool. 1974. Okay, and moving. Actually, these next three are from Goodwill. I got these put together. So just those two, just the Judy Collins and the Keith Jarrett were from Salvation Army. These next ones are from Goodwill. We got the ABC with the Lexicon of Love. I may already have this in my inbox somewhere. I don't know, but it was a really nice clean copy, so I thought I better not pass it up just in case I don't have it. I know I have the single, but I don't know. Next up was one I've been looking for quite a while, just because it seems to be very popular in the VC. A lot of people seem to like it, but I have no clue what it is, but I do want to hear it. So, you know, I sort of put those kind of things on. If I find them, if I see them in a dollar bin or a thrift store or something, I grab them. So, just so I can experience them. And this is Little Feats. What is it called? Waiting for Columbus. Pretty common sort of double live album. But this is my first time seeing it for cheap in good shape. I've seen it a few times before at thrift stores, either missing one of the albums or just totally wrecked or whatever. And this one's not in great shape. It has some ring wear issues, but it's nice. It's a nice copy that will play fine. And lastly, a really cool one, another addition to my James Bond soundtrack collection. This is on Her Majesty's Secret Service, which the title track is "We Have All the Time in the World" by Louis Armstrong. So that's cool. Like I said, I'm collecting the James Bond soundtracks, and anytime I find one, I pick it up. Okay, and this last stack is a stack of stuff that I picked up at the neighborhood garage sale a couple weeks ago. They have a sort of neighborhood garage sale that is in the park down a couple blocks away from here every year during the Fall Arts Festival. So it's just a fun thing that I can sort of roll out of bed and stroll down there, and usually some people there selling records, so I went ahead and picked up a few. First thing we got here is Jethro Tull's Heavy Horses, and these are all $1. So we got that. I got a 12-inch single from Janet Jackson for Any Time, Any Place. I do really like that song. So normally not buying 12-inchers, but I really do like that song a lot, and there's some remixes on here, so it'll be interesting to hear that. Next up is something I may also have in the inbox somewhere, but I'm not sure. It says Supertramp's Even in the Quietest Moments. Figure for $1 for a clean copy, it's probably worth it. I can probably get my $1 back out of it if I have to. And we got a copy of Yes, Close to the Edge. I don't think I had this one. Copy of Kansas, Monolith. And lastly, this one, I don't know why I bought this. I was thinking it was something else. I'm so focused in on finding The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway that for some reason I bought Genesis 3 Sides Live again, and I know I already have a copy of this, and it's in good shape, and I don't need to buy it again. So I don't know why I bought this. I've really just on the search for A Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. So if you have an extra copy of Lamb Lies Down on Broadway and you're looking for 3 Sides Live, let me know, because I got an extra copy of that. So yeah, those are those were my recent pickups. I don't know. I sort of failed at the whole not buying things for a month. I bought some stuff. I bought less than I might have. There were some instances where I walked away from some stuff that I might have bought, and I didn't go to the record store and buy anything new, so that was good, I guess. And yeah, the book sale, library book sale, is this weekend. It may have already passed by the time you see this video, but I will definitely be shopping at that and probably buying a pretty good amount. I usually do. So I thank you for watching. Leave me some comments on any of these if you have any input on them, or if there's anything here you think I should definitely listen to first, let me know. And we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.